I asked in the Jacksonville Social Gals Facebook group that has over 7,000 members what they loved about living in Jacksonville, and I received some great feedback. I love this question specifically because it's really unbiased. There's no reason for them to lie, and they really shared their honest and true opinion. One of the members said that there is never a dull moment. There's always something to do, from nature, the beach, local activities, and an easy drive away to Orlando, Springs, St. Augustine, up to Georgia, etc. And I couldn't agree even more, because my family and I, we do a lot of these activities that she mentioned. For example, one weekend we decided to drive to Savannah and walk downtown, do a little bit of sightseeing, check out some new restaurants there. Or, you know, an occasional favorite or actual usual favorite is going to Orlando all the time, especially when we have season passes to different amusement parks and theme parks, from water parks to some of the more entertainment parks. There's so much to do. It's just all about your willpower and wanting to get out there and do those things. But of course, a little bit of planning can go a long way here in Jacksonville, Florida. One of the other members actually commented under that last comment and asked that she was new. She was introducing herself and she said, "Hi, I'm new to the area and I would love for you to share some of your favorite nature activities to do around Jacksonville." So one off the top of my head would be to, of course, the beach, but not just Jacksonville Beach or Mickler's Beach. I would actually say to check out Fort Clinch and their beach, because my family and I, we have done a lot of shark tooth hunting there, and we have found some gems, like really some great gems from sifting or just walking along the beach. So that would be one, but it's a state park, so you can also check out the fort that's there. You can also bike there. They have bike trails, walk, or just walk along the beach. Like, there's so much there to do. And from where I live, it's about a 45-minute drive or so to get there, but it's well worth it, and it's something I especially enjoy doing on the weekends with my family. The next place I would highly recommend would be the Jetties, aka Huguenot Park, and it recently closed very temporarily, but that was due to a bad storm that we had over the week, and it washed the road out. And so that was kind of horrible, because I was like, oh my gosh, summer just really started, and we've been going out there with my family and some of my friends and, riding jet skis or just enjoying the beach. And it's definitely a big favorite for Jacksonville, because you cannot just go to the beach, you can camp there, you can actually park and drive your car onto the beach. So that would be one that I would like to do as well, or that I would recommend that you could check out as well. Another trail or just place to visit is Boneyard Beach, but there's actually trails that you could walk or bike before you actually get to the physical beach. So that would be another one that I would check out. My family likes to bike that area, and we also like to go down and walk along the beach, because it's called Boneyard Beach for a reason. There are literally hundreds of distressed trees and driftwood along the beach and rocks, and I've seen some people camp out there. I think there is like a designated camping area that you can camp out at, but my family and I, we have not done that yet. So that would be one that I would recommend checking out. Another member of the group also shared that they love the nature, and there is a pretty thriving community activism movement, which I love. So we already touched on the nature, so I can totally attest to that. I'd love to hear from you guys. What are some of your nature trails or favorite trails or just nature things to do here in Florida? It doesn't have to be just Jacksonville, but if there's other places that you would recommend that I check out or others could check out, definitely drop your comments in the comment box. Another member also recommended some additional places to visit or what they love about Jacksonville. So here they are. Hannah Park. I totally missed that one on one of my things earlier when I was talking about some of the trails or nature areas that I would visit. Hannah Park is definitely a favorite, and that's located more so in the Mayport, Jacksonville Beach type of area, Atlantic Beach area. It's located in that area, and I like going, and it's actually near NAS Jax. So I like going there as well. They have actually one of the nicer beaches here, in my opinion. It's very similar to Fort Clinch State Park and their beach, because it has like more of that coquina type of feel. They have really great waves, so definitely bring your boogie board or surfboard, because you can't necessarily swim and surf and do anything like that at the Fort Clinch State Park beach, because the tides are really bad and you can definitely get swept up and out to sea over there. But Hannah Park is really awesome. That's one of my favorite places to go biking. So me and my family will load up our bikes into our trailer trailer, or if you have a tow hitch, that would be ideal also. And we go out to Hannah Park and ride our bikes along the trails. Sometimes we'll stop and go to the beach. Sometimes you'll even see like the Kona Ice truck out there, but you can also camp out there, which is really awesome as well. If you have some sort of the little trailers that you could sleep in, I don't know what they're called off the top of my head, but if you have something like that where you can go sleep in there, you can do that, and you can book a reservation at one of their little campsites and hang out there, you know, for the weekend or something. This member also recommended Huguenot Park, which I've already recommended, aka the Jetties. They also recommended Silent Disco, and that takes place on Fridays at the Jacksonville Pier. So everyone's walking around with their headphones on and jamming out to their own tunes. And then they also have like glow in the dark necklaces and bracelets, and that just looks like a good fun time. And also you're at the beach. Like, what's better than being at the beach? This member also recommended some museums, and she mentioned that there are some free on Tuesdays. Margaritaville is also a top favorite of hers. There's always great food and live music that she mentioned. And then riding your scooters through downtown. I have not done that yet, and those look like so much fun, but if only I were downtown a little bit more often, I might try that when it maybe gets a little bit cooler. And then of course, pickleball. I recently saw that there is a massive pickleball court that's an indoor pickleball court down or near downtown Jacksonville, so that could be something that you could also check out as well. And she also mentioned food anywhere, to Riverside, to the beach, etc. So there's tons of food everywhere. Just check out, you know, the Google reviews, of course. And if you have not checked out my other video regarding local gems here or hidden gems here in Jacksonville, Florida, be sure to check that. I will link that in the description below. And she also mentioned some yoga places have sunrise yoga at the beach, which is nice. I have not personally done that, and that might be a little harder for me because I might actually be toting all my kids to sunrise yoga, but I have seen others do it and it does look really awesome, especially if you're in close proximity to the beach. That looks like a great time. But I have done some yoga or hot yoga at a place near the beach, but not actually on the beach, so that could be something fun to try out maybe with your girl pals over the weekend or on the weekends. And yeah, another member mentioned the close proximity to all things, and that could not be even more true, because it doesn't matter where you live, there's always going to be different shopping plazas, or just like most big cities now, everything is at least a 30 to 45 minute drive, so just plan your route accordingly. Another member mentioned the food at most places and the boba. I have not tried any boba here in Jacksonville, so please drop your recommendations for me to try out for me in the comments, or any other, you know, people watching this video to check out. I'd love to try some. And there are definitely tons of places that I've been seeing pop up on Instagram, for example, and I just haven't made my way there yet. So I'd love to hear from you on some of your favorite boba places. If they're here locally, a chain, or, you know, a small business, definitely let me know. Another member mentioned they are proud of being a part of the artistic community here in Jacksonville. And I think that is something that is growing for sure. And I love seeing a lot of the artistic things that happen on certain Saturdays of the month in different parts of towns and just throughout the months. And I think that those things are just a growing community, and also gives people a lot of things to do, to check out local small businesses, to just get outside of the house. I mean, let's enjoy the sunshine. My name is Yasha Wells, your favorite Jacksonville realtor, and if you want to keep getting the inside scoop on all things about living, sleeping, eating, or playing here in the Jacksonville area, be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe button. And if you're actually considering moving here, please reach out to me and book a discovery call with me. That is the best way to get in contact with me. The link will be in the description below. Until the next video, bye!